you wrote, and I'll quote here, "In Italian neighborhoods, priests and gangsters were held virtually in the same esteem. Both were men who helped the community, who lent a helping hand to those in need.
Mm-hmm.
Both were loved, feared, and most of all respected."
Mm-hmm.
Is that still the same today, or has that changed?
Well, I drifted away from that lifestyle, but I would have to say I'm not close to any priest anymore. But during the days when I was active in the mob life, there was a priest every day. A priest from this parish or that parish looking for some kind of donations and help. And if I'm in a bar and restaurant and there's another wise guy around in the bar and restaurant, the priest would come to people like ourselves and for donations. And my father used to, when the priest went to see my father, they had a beef or a problem with certain characters in the area. And if the priest wanted to have a feast for his church, here comes some wannabe wise guys trying to tell him that you can't have the stand there. We have the stands and we donate the money to the church for you. But we collect the rent for the stands. And beefs like that and problems like that, they would come to my father. So my father supposedly was supposed to be on the side of the wise guys and help them shake down people, even a priest, even the parish. It comes to that when it comes to a feast. So my father would make amends with the wise guys and made sure they got their share. And if a priest came to my father and said, "Wow, they don't bother us anymore with the feast we have. They don't come around saying that they own that spot, that they collect the revenue and they give us a rental only. How did you do that, Jimmy Knapp?" I don't mention his last name because today he's the Monsignor, might be a bishop soon. He came in there and my father explained to him how he went about it. My father said to the Monsignor, "All I did was call your boss." He said, my boss is God." So my father said, "That's what I did. I spoke to him. And he settled all that. And you know, he works in strange ways." So he taught him a lesson too, that next time pray. Don't come to a wise guy.
Some people might argue that some of the priests are shakedown artists too.
Well, when they ask for donations, is that shaking somebody down? However,
it is when you threaten them with the wrath of God if you don't make a donation.
No. We have, during my time when I was active, and my father spent many a time in church, but not to pray. He would have a meeting in the back pew of the church, far from the altar, because he would have a sit down there. They didn't have to shake anyone down, the priest. When they needed money and it was desperate, they would come to the wise guy. My father with the neighborhood priest used to always put their numbers in for them, and if they hit, they got paid. They didn't call it gambling. They called it a gift. So every day my father would tell his 999 runners, he would send a message to them through their controllers. He had 33 controllers that handled 999 runners. That whenever a priest wants to play a number, put it in form steady all the time. And don't worry about collecting from him every Tuesday if it's $1 a day that you go and you get $7 a week from him. Let it go. And when he hits, pay him. And let him do what he wants with his money. Maybe he donates it back to the church himself. So priests played numbers too. And now the priest goes to the legitimate number places in the stores where they have the lotto. Catholic priests go in there, yes. Rabbis go in there too, yes. Mm-hmm.